This fantasy football best ball draft final edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is presented by WinBet. Bet $100 at WinBet and get a $100 free bet. Head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/winbet. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WYNNBET to claim your free bet today. We're also brought to you by SGPN Fantasy. Dominate your draft with the free SGPN draft kit. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/draft kit. And the free roll football contest is back and better than ever. $5,000 up for grabs in our NFL contest and $1,500 in our brand new college football contest. Sign up exclusively in our Discord, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/discord. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/discord.
Hey, this is Pac-Man Jones. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Cox. He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Ooh, welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
The final draft, Sean.
It's the final countdown.
Are we? Is it really the final draft? I'm sure I'll squeeze a couple more.
Oh yeah, I'm actually doing a draft with Bowser later tonight. But final broadcasted draft because football, aka our regular schedule, right around the corner. Monday evening we will be live streaming and taping the DFS show for the National Football League. Then we're heading out to Vegas. Tuesday college, Wednesday NFL week 1, Thursday bonus props, Friday we'll figure out some football to talk about for you fellas. And hey, if you haven't gotten into Discord already, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/discord, $5,000 up for grabs in our free roll football contest, the NFL version, and then also a 2-night stay at the Win, $1,500 up for grabs in our college football contest. Shout out to the guy who left this comment, Mark. I won't reveal Mark's last name, but this comment was cracking me up on one of our YouTube videos. I don't get this Discord shit. What is a Discord? That's different than your app, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we have such a boomer.
I get it. I'm a fellow boomer. I didn't get into Discord until a couple months ago, but our Discord is pretty sweet. It's like your virtual sports bar. You come, you bullshit with some of the other fellow DGens. You get some links to the contest. You can ask questions of people hosting the shows, and we're going to be running all the shows where we do live callers. So the recap show, pregame shows, all those calls are going to be taken in our Discord. So it's very easy to just click over, wave your hand, ask to talk, and we will answer questions.
Can I go a step further?
Sure.
I dare you to not enjoy it.
Wow.
I mean, odds are if you're listening to two guys talk about football in long form, you probably wouldn't mind a little discord amongst friends.
A little discourse.
Even if those were internet friends.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, here's one thing I can confirm.
Yeah.
I go to the NFL channel and I'm speaking for Slack. So I assume Discord is going to be as cool. But that's where the news breaks. Not my Schefter notifications off. Fucking that other guy notifications off. Discord NFL channel notifications on. That's the selling point, Sean. Not the contest. The contest is a bonus. It's like palm trees lining the beautiful roads of Southern California. It's just a bonus. The sun's still out every day.
Well, Ryan, and then YouTube chat alive and well. That thing is fired up. Carl R. I think that's the same Carl R. that helped us out with our theme song. Very talented musician.
Hopefully he's in the Discord.
Yeah.
My concern is the OSGs are not in the Discord because of their OG nature of maybe newspapers and other long form items.
An OG reached out to us about a sponsor that we once had pre my bookie and was wanting to get in the Discord. So I'm optimistic, Ron.
All right.
Terrell's in the Discord. Confirmed dog. J Mark as well. Confirmed dog. He's got the SGPN TV app fired up again. SGPN TV now available. Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and it is the same Carl R. So let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, legend.
Legend
I mean,
indeed.
you listen to his fine work during the intro music.
We're talking about the National Football League. Hey, you're looking to get down some preseason win totals. We do an episode for every 32 NFL teams, giving you our plays on their win totals. What's better than that? We just taped our final predictions episode. That was a lot of fun. They win as a ton of NFL player props, college football action. We're taping this right before college football kicks off for some more Friday night games. I went on a heater in the Thursday night games. Stay tuned for that. Giving out winners on top of winners. And of course, WynnBET Casino open 24 hours a day. Get that 100% deposit bonus. Get it all over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WynnBET. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WYNNBET. Can't believe it, Ryan. Football is almost here.
I'm super aroused.
Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions at WynnBET.com. Must be 21 or older and present in the state where playthrough WynnBET is available. If viewers or you know it's a gaming problem, go on to 100-522-4700. Also, hey, make sure to check out Odds Trader. Odds Trader is the place to compare odds from all the major books. Your one-stop shop when it comes to player stats, game stats, injury reports, projected game day weather, handicapping info, play-by-play updates, live scores, projected game day weather. Like I said, the bet tracker. You can get it all over at oddstrader.com/Blue Wire. That's oddstrader.com/Blue Wire. Odds Trader, the #1 site for all your game day bets.
Are we back?
We're back.
Are we ready to draft?
Yes,
Should I just
we
fire
are.
over there?
Click over to the Underdog Fantasy, Ryan. Best Ball Mania. 80,
Oh, look at this.
88% fill.
88% filled. Yeah, I mean, that's probably ahead of schedule because people are going to be coming.
Oh yeah.
Which tells me, will we have a last minute mini Best Ball Mania 4 pop out here?
Ooh, you never know.
We know. Well, I mean, honestly, like shout out to the folks over at Underdog. We got the Bulldog 2 going on, $500 single entry. Who cares about that satellite?
What else do we got?
Bullshit. Other sports. I thought I saw another super flex one going, but maybe it already filled.
Yeah, they're good at keep.
I have a
cranking these out.
feeling we'll see something smaller dollar pop up here, if not another $25 one. So let's pop our head. Are you ready, Sean?
I'm ready.
Is the chat ready?
Chat, are you ready?
Has everyone in the chat started a lawnmower with a cord? All
right.
4.
I'm in.
All right, that's good. I'm the Hokies play soon. We're not going.
Waiting for 4 more people to fill. Underdogfantasy.com, promo code SGPN. Get the 100% deposit bonus. Essentially, that's 4 shots in the Best Ball Mania 3. Again, 2 million to first, 1 million to second, and then I think they're giving away $1 million to the best regular season record as well. All right, the draft board is set. Terrell #1, Kramer #2. We got Andrew Robb here as well. He's in #3. I'm #6, that's fun. Haven't had 6 a lot. So yeah, man, let's go. Kramer, what are you doing? Are you going to be drafting Christian McCaffrey?
I'm currently fixing the board so everyone can see everything. But yeah, I guess so. We'll do one last McCaffrey build, unless Terrell takes him for me. What is Terrell going to do? That's the question.
Terrell's always a contrarian, villain. Rel, always going off the board. Maybe just take Saquon to steal him from you, Ryan.
I mean, that would be
Terrell's smarter than that.
That would be diabolical.
Will he just go auto play Jonathan Taylor? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, the 6th spot I gotta see because there's a lot of things get a little wonky after those first 5.
All right.
Terrell is on the clock. Terrell Furman. He goes Christian McCaffrey. Ryan, are you going? He's racing to bring the card up to the.
Well, I'll just do it
to Goodell.
Yeah. When's the last time I took Jonathan Taylor?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You did draft for 24 hours, Ryan.
I don't have. I have way more McCaffrey than Taylor, so that actually Terrell solid assist from the fellow fan of the G-Men, because I think that's exactly what I needed to do something a little different. What in the
forcing you to create some draft diversity here, Ryan. Andrew Robb goes Justin Jefferson number 3, not shocking. Cooper Kupp off the board. Do I dare take Austin Eckler? I think I'm slightly higher on Eckler now. That doesn't look like Spiller is set to steal his job and workload. So I could see myself talking myself into Austin Eckler, who goes right in front of me. I mean, Jamar Chase.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna roll with the upside of Jamar Chase. Maybe get me a Joey B stack. And check out our fantasy football preview. We put together our like perfect draft with Justin Bruni from the Fantasy Football Podcast. That was a lot of fun. Najee Harris just goes, who I like, and shout out to Pro Football Doc, or sorry, SGPN Football.
Oh,
Doc.
hey, ooh, I'll let it.
SGPN Football Doc, who came on and broke down some injury stuff. Guys you draft, guys you shouldn't draft because of injury. Oh man, this is just fantasy time is here. Get the fantasy football draft kit. There's a ton of great info in that thing. Cheat sheets, projections. Derrick Henry off the board.
I have a draft tonight.
You do
Plan on slaughtering my dude I went to college with.
You know, I was gonna try and leave my home family cousins league, but they dragged me back in. Right?
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's just my only
slaughter 'em?
and I'm still considering
Kyle Pitts in the 3rd round, bitches.
Cody Zeeb did hit me up and say he was willing to manage the team, so I'm definitely going to draft the team. Now manage it, I may pawn that off to Cody. Work out a
I like the
equitable.
I do like the idea of just saying, all right, what percentage of the prize?
Yeah.
Do you need?
We can work something
to
out.
manage this, because I'm not paying you any sort of.
He hit me up saying he was down. Cody manages an insane amount of leagues. Derrick Henry, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's a guy I have like no shares of, I think. Saquon Barkley, Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb.
I mean, the guy who won the Football Guys champ. So the Football Guys is the smaller, smaller than the FFPC main event. It's a 350 entry, many more teams. So even a crazier GPP. The same guy won back-to-back years, but he plays hundreds. He plays a shit ton of teams.
Yeah.
It's managed though, so you have to have a staff of people, right? Like how do you manage? How do you manage 600 managed teams?
That's crazy.
Like some of these platforms have tools to allow you to like make the same kind of swaps, but it's like at this it's complex, like serious complex math.
DeAndre Swift, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara go right in front of me, Ryan. I'm sitting here with 20 seconds. I don't like any of these guys.
All right, I'm also on.
Maybe I just go Mike Evans.
I'm also on the
clock. Or do I take
in an FFPC Football Guys?
Ryan, Mike Evans or Mark Andrews? I'm going Mike Evans.
I would say, oh my goodness, fuck. I did the thing where I went to go enter this draft on my computer and I accidentally started another draft. I'm drafting out of the 5 hole.
And if you missed it, he certainly deserves another shout out. But Jason Swoboda, Ryan, was nominated for the Real Men of Degens with an all-time. I'm gonna pull up his exact tweet because I was still laughing at this the next day. What are you doing, Ryan? Where are you at? What do you got going on?
I'm in the 5 spot in a draft that's about to start. I'm in. Let's see. I mean, this board particularly has me very intrigued to do something different. I mean. This Waddle news is making me like Tyreek Hill more and more.
Still don't care for him,
but Mark Andrews doesn't get down here very often. I'm taking Mark Andrews. In this other draft, Taylor McCaffrey won too. Let's see who I get 5. I hate when I do this. Now I got 2 drafts going. All right, I'm gonna focus on both of these all the way to the end.
So I took Evans, Debo Samuel goes, Javonte Williams, AJ Brown goes to Andrew Robb. Kramer does take Mark Andrews. Kyle Pitts goes to Terrell.
Yeah, and that's fine because
I mean, look at Terrell's team. I mean, he's got Christian McCaffrey, Tyreek Hill. Oh, I guess that's not great. And then Kyle Pitts. So if Tyreek Hill ends up hitting, which I don't think he will, I mean, this could be a good team.
Me and Terrell have the same color pattern going on. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'll sling out T Higgins as my first guy. I'm comfortable with him being a nice 50-50 shot on sharing the load with Chase in that offense.
Yeah, no, and shout out to Justin Wood, Bengals super fan. He just texted me that the Harambe jersey has landed.
Yes,
got from the slow boat in China. He's sending it. He also said he paid the extra $2.99 for the Super Bowl patch to be added to the Harambe jersey.
Well worth it. For those wondering, Justin Jefferson in the 5 spot, my other draft.
Keenan Allen, a Leonard Fournette goes. I've kind of stumbled into 0 RB, Ryan, and I don't.
What do you mean you stumbled into it?
I don't know if I'm going to change it because I love seeing Mike Williams here.
Yeah, and look at Andrew Robb doing the same thing. Doing the same.
I mean, I got Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Mike Williams. I like this.
Look at the diversity of builds we have here. We have 2 all wide receiver.
Okay.
We potentially could have 2 or more all running back. We have 2 running back, tight end, wide receiver.
It's crazy.
Well, what's crazy is not a ton of teams have more pass catchers than running backs. We've learned that's a negative EV strategy, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. All righty. Hey, by the way, if you're in the San Diego area, Sunday night, 7:00, in the Gaslamp District, doing some stand-up comedy down there. So come by, say what's up. Got all the details in Discord or on my Twitter at Sean T. Green. It's gonna be fun. It's always a good time getting down to San Diego, doing some stand-up, taking the train down. Oh, Ryan was making fun of me for taking the train.
What do you mean I was making fun of you? I explained to you that I've traveled on a train a lot. I understand train travel.
You are a train guy.
I mean, it's part of being a rambling man. All right, we have our first quarterback go.
Really, Josh Allen.
Why don't you catch people up, Sean?
Okay. All right. So, sorry, I'm still trying to.
Sean's doing something over here.
No, I'm trying to pull the exact Jason Swoboda tweet. Okay, here it is. Threw my back out today and unable to stand or walk.
Not funny. No.
I fell when trying too. So as I laid on the floor waiting for my wife to come home, I figured, why not do a best ball draft? And then he tweeted out his draft, and I said, you have to label that because you can label the I've fallen and I can't get up draft. All right, 3 picks away from me, catching people up. Zeke, Chubb, Sutton, Pittman, Josh Allen goes, as Ryan mentioned. DJ Moore, Jalen Waddle goes. Now 4th round pick. That's not low enough for me. Allen Robinson, Marquise Brown, Lamar Jackson goes.
I think people would say, well, you're not playing for right now, right? Like you're playing.
No, I get it, but I still think, I don't know, like a nagging hamstring injury before the season starts is worrisome. Lamar Jackson goes, so was maybe considering him. Ryan, I know you picked up Mark Andrews. Are you disappointed you did not get Lamar?
No.
Okay.
I feel like I forced the Lamar stack every time in those other teams. So yeah, I'm fine with it. In fact, I was kind of thinking I would try some. I have a plan at quarterback that doesn't involve Lamar. So,
well, Gabe Davis just went. I was considering him. Elijah Mitchell goes, and I just snagged Brandin Cooks. So,
wait,
Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Brandin Cooks.
Just not playing anything but receivers, huh?
You know, just got to play the board, Ryan.
Just got to play the board.
Let the board come to you. Don't force it.
Never force it.
Never. Ryan, what are you most excited about our week of shows in Las Vegas at the Wynn Studio?
Just being in Las Vegas. It's easy. I mean, there's something, the energy of being in Las Vegas. It's exciting. All right. And this is lining up perfectly because this is one of the ways I was thinking. You know what? I want to be super bullish on this guy. So I'm going to take him here. A little early. Doesn't really matter. I'm
on Ross St. Brown. And we have a little quarterback run. Mahomes, and then ETN and Herbert all off the board.
Can I tell you that if there's one big takeaway, I enjoyed him on that show.
Yeah.
Dog.
And his dad.
Dog.
The dad Randomly making fun of Kevin Durant was also pretty funny.
Dog.
When'd you ever see Kevin Durant do a calf raise?
Rashad Bateman. Ooh.
Okay, now we're talking.
Terrell not giving any fucks. All right, I'm gonna swing another different shot here.
So he not only took Bateman, he also took Breece Hall. Kramer, you're back on the clock.
Normally, I've been taking some more McLaurin here, but I know I want to have enough juju when the best ball portfolio's in the book, and I definitely have not been taking enough in best ball. So grabbing
Juju
a nice piece.
Yeah, Juju's solid.
So I went from no wide receivers after 2 rounds to T Higgins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Juju. I like that.
Yes, sir. Jerry Jeudy, Terry McLaurin goes. George Kittle goes.
In my other draft, Sean, if you're interested, Justin Jefferson, DeAndre Swift, Kyle Pitts. My first 3 picks. Who were we talking to about Swift the other day? I'm not high enough. I don't have enough Swift. I need to take some more.
Going Darnell Mooney in the 5th round. Maybe a slight stretch, but man, when we did the fantasy football preview, just looking at like how many targets he gets, his target share.
Do you plan on playing any? Are you gonna maybe try to petition that? Is Mike Williams the tight end on this team, or Mike Evans maybe one of the Mikes?
I would be fine with that. Yeah. Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Brandin Cooks, Darnell Mooney. I mean, do I go Cam Akers or AJ Dillon? I'm not into those as running backs. I'm just gonna punt running back
with that team. I might have looked Dillon, but yeah, I mean, again, I will say part of the reason I do like that hero RB build, or that where you take one in the first couple rounds, you see how much more you like the receivers in this range.
Yeah,
for sure. So when you're drafting, when you're drafting with your cousin, make sure you remember that, Sean.
No, and I'm looking at all these running backs that are left. Darrell Henderson, Rashad Penny, Ramondre Stevenson. These are all, even Miles Sanders. Like there's options out here.
See stuff you like.
Yeah, James Robinson, Darren Waller, Alan Lazard, Elijah Moore, Damian Pierce goes in the 6th round.
That's about right. That's where he's been going in these in the FFPC drafts too.
Wow, why is this not ADP? Or maybe it was, and I just missed it. But
no, it's not. Anytime you have a guy shooting up boards like this, it's always gonna. The ADP in the list is always gonna be trailing.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting around. Oh, Kyler goes. All
okay.
Right. This is lining up perfectly for you, Sean. I know exactly. I could draft for you at this point, like we've discussed before.
Why? You think I might go? Might grab a quarterback here, Ryan?
I think you're certainly considering it.
You wouldn't be wrong.
You're certainly considering it.
Man, there are just still there's interesting. I got to start drafting some running backs eventually, but DK Metcalf goes. DK Metcalf again, small sample size. Jalen Hurts goes. Damn it.
Son of a, they knew it. They knew you were going to take him.
Yeah.
That was a targeted attack.
Well, you tipped everyone's hand.
Sorry.
I'm going to just make sure I get him for the stack. So give me Joe Burrow here. Michael Thomas off the board. And then I can wait and get some scrub for my second quarterback. Load up on some running backs between now and then. So I got Joe Burrow, Chase, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Brandin Cooks, Darnell Mooney. And then I'm going to have a boatload of running back bullets. J.K. Dobbins, Adam Thielen off the board.
Who were we just talking to? Was it Bruni? Getting me a little bit more excited about David Montgomery. Love the idea of taking him as a second running back in this situation. Here.
Yeah.
Again, don't have enough of them.
No, and I was kind of high on Khalil Herbert early on in the process, but now it does seem like he's farther behind than there's always that chance new coaching staff, maybe they really take a shine to the kid, and that's kind of the angle I was playing. But now it does seem, I feel like I got enough of Khalil Herbert and David Montgomery. I mean, should be a pretty solid situation.
And I'm back on the clock.
Ryan, don't let me draft a wide receiver, even if it's Devonta Smith. Terrell taking Chris Olave. I really wanted to snake Chris Olave from Terrell. Terrell is super high on Chris Olave.
I'm currently on the clock in 2 leagues. Let's get through this. We can get through this.
Ryan, have you put a calendar reminder to load up on?
I'm taking Drake London. 7th round is too crazy. I love the injury news. Thank you so much.
What, the injury news that he's okay?
No, that it's helping him. Fall.
Oh, that he falls all the way to 7. Devonta Smith goes to A-Rob. Brandon Ayuk off the board.
I was debating Drake London or setting up something else, and I was like, nope, stick to it.
Any chance Josh Jacobs actually ends up being like the main guy in a Josh McDaniels offense?
I think you could probably put Josh Jacobs and David Montgomery in a similar situation where I think a lot of people that weren't on the team were suggesting one thing. The only thing that scares me is he did play in the Hall of Fame game. Like, we can never forget that he played in that Hall of Fame game.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll go Rashad Penny. I mean, he ended the season on an incredible run there.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say you reached, but I certainly think if I was reviewing your team, I would have liked to see you grab a running back somewhere a little earlier, so you didn't have to feel like you had to go running back here.
Okay, but I mean, honestly, there was no
any of those receivers. Like, I have a different sorting, so I don't actually have ADP in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, Amari Cooper, DeAndre Hopkins, who I have some. I mean, some of this honestly is just me drafting guys I don't already have.
That's true. You gotta diversify, and that's what I'm doing in this other team too. DeAndre Swift, Justin Jefferson, Jerry Jeudy, Deontay Johnson, Kyle Pitts,
Chase Edmonds, Jacoby Myers, Tony Pollard, D Hop go.
D Hop's I don't know how I feel about that.
I like it in best ball, obviously, because you just
Well, especially with Kyler, that's a nice stack.
Oh, I may actually go receiver one more time. One more time.
Well, I mean, you only have what, 5? You need 7.
Yeah.
What are you worried about?
I'm not worried. I'm just trying to not tip my hand too much.
Andrew Robb is taking you up a notch. He's got 6 receivers and 1 quarterback. He's not being a pussy like you, and he's going full RB0.
When is I forget, when do you switch off the RB0? When you fill off?
Oh, he'll I mean, if I would,
Devin Singletary goes, Dalton Schultz goes. I mean,
I think it's right now.
Again, shout out to Adam Pelletier, who felt vindicated now that the Texans brought in OJ Howard
to compete for a starting spot, not to be their
Trey
starter.
Lance goes.
Just so we're on the same page.
Josh Jacobs does go. Clyde Edwards, Elaire.
I feel like Josh Jacobs is in the category of like, will definitely help win some auto draft guy a league this year.
I feel like most of the stuff I don't like about Josh Jacobs is just he's kind of annoying
until you watch him run and you're like, God damn it, he runs hard.
George Pickens goes. He was a guy. He was if I was gonna go receiver here, which I was thinking of doing, he was a guy I had in my queue.
George Pickens up to the 8th round. That's wild.
Love it.
All right, almost what 6 picks away. You're up next. No, 2 picks.
Yep.
What are you hoping for?
I'm not really hoping for anything in particular. I mean, honestly, I need running backs. I need tight ends. The receivers, Pickens was in there. I mean, Amari Cooper, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, Robert Woods. Yeah, not really that interesting. Dallas Goedert, all in. Got him at the 91
look
spot.
at you. Nice
Got him
job.
behind ADP, Ryan. So
just an absolute value
hawk. Value hawk or hound? What are we going with?
Hawk's better.
Okay. Russell Wilson goes. All right. Tom Brady available. Do I go Tom Brady?
Oh, I was Tom Brady.
Apparently he's having a massive fight with his wife.
Is that what's going on here?
Yeah. It's pretty hilarious.
All right.
Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney.
I almost took Tony last time. I feel like a fucking genius. Suckers.
Kramer snags Kadarius Toney.
All of you.
Terrell's on the clock now. Back-to-back picks. also unfortunately a Giants fan. Research Flat Earth saying take Gronk. Trust me, he will be back. And Andrew Robb pointing out anytime after round 8 is considered the 0 RB cutoff. Terrell takes Robert Woods, that's kind of a fun one. Honestly, he could easily be the number 1 receiver there.
Yeah, I mean, again, Bruni was talking to him. I feel sometimes you got to get out of the best ball streets. We get too deep into them. We're too much into the upside. I mean, look at going Robert Woods and Treylon Burks. I don't hate that strategy. See what he's done there?
Oh, is he gonna get Tannehill?
He's cornered a market. All right. So for me, I am going to scroll a little bit down the board to take it. It's a little bit of a position of need.
Kareem Hunt, but he was in my queue.
Yeah, dog. Again, I probably went a little further. All right, now I'm gonna shit.
He's a guy where his ADP should have gone up with the Deshaun Watson news being extended, right? Because I do think Jacoby Brissett would need Kareem Hunt even more than Deshaun Watson.
I mean, for whatever reason, he seems to just be more effective around the red zone than
TJ Hawkinson goes, Brady goes.
All right, so I'm just gonna scroll up just to give.
Miles Sanders goes right in front of me.
All right, so you started slow with the running backs. You're on the clock. Is it time for another running back?
There's a running back I like.
Shoot or shoot, bro.
Daryl Henderson. I feel like I don't have enough of him. I like the situation. I think Cam Akers really could be cooked, and not super high comparatively on the Rams, but he could be a workhorse back.
And he's got to stay healthy, but he certainly has there's a handful of backs in the range where the ceiling is there, but his might be higher than all of them if he can stay healthy and secure the job. So my team so far, Sean, little recap. We got, it's so long until I pick again. We got Jonathan Taylor, David Montgomery, Kareem Hunt, running back room. A lot of dog in there. T. Higgins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Drake London, Kadarius Toney, and Mark Andrews. I like what I'm doing.
So Julio off the board, Gerald Everett, Tyler Boyd goes, Dawson Knox,
dog.
Michael Gallup, he's off the board now. I don't know. I'm not obviously going to be drafting any guys like Michael Gallup. Hey, all you sports bettors out there, I want to tell you about the best new way to increase your bankroll, aka promoguy.us. Promo Guy, you can get the biggest bonuses from all the best sports books in the country. We're talking about $1,000 risk-free deposits, insane odd boosts, and most importantly, the best analytics in the business, plus tons of free picks as well. Promoguy.us is your guide to betting smart. That is promoguy.us. We're also brought to you by Sleeper, fastest growing fantasy platform. We got our Dynasty League on there, and of course their new over/under game. We gave out some. They actually have it for college football, which is really exciting. I hit my pick, which was Sean Clifford over 251.5 passing yards. Fortunately, the picks I will remain nameless that I tied together, so I didn't get the win. But again, this is super fun. You can win 2x all the way up to 20x, and for the NFL, they're going to have it integrated right into your fantasy platform. All you got to do is go to sleeper.com/SGP, sleeper.com/SGP. Sleeper will automatically match $100 on your first deposit there. Get that going on the mobile phone. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Sleeper.com/SGP. Promo code SGP. So after Gallup, you got Dakota Rain, Prescott, Damian Harris, Kirk Cousins, Cordero Patterson, Naheem Hines.
What are you looking at, Sean? More running. I mean, I do think that for your taste, there are some running backs that are going to be available here. Kind of seems like it would be probably wise for you to grab another one.
Yeah. Could be going running back. And Derek Carr goes. Oh, I'm taking Melvin Gordon. Cause I don't know. I put the chat in, or the report in the chat that said from Benjamin Albright, who's a Broncos beat reporter, that says it's going to be a 55-45 split with Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get the situational work, including short yardage and goal line. Wow. So,
we have a lot of
What's up?
I have a lot of him.
Melvin Gordon?
For sure.
I mean, that's a great report to hear.
For sure. Tons of him. Enough of him for that to be exciting.
Yeah.
Mucho. Exciting.
Fucking thing.
That vibration you heard was me being on the clock in another draft.
Ryan is a maniac. So Tyler Lockett goes, James Cook goes, A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers off the board. Kramer, you're on the clock. 0 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 5 receivers, 1 tight end. What are you doing?
What's the name of the game? Upside.
Yep.
Name of the game. Upside. Oh, I don't pick twice in a row. Yeah, Jahad Dotson. The buzz I think will be real. I think the pairing of him and McLaurin, as much as I hate to say it, Sean, it's a little scary.
No, I said, I think Carson Wentz could hit Dotson for a couple deep shots. So again, I don't mind him. God, mother Terrell, you know how I feel about Justin Fields. I've staked my entire reputation on this man, and you just snatch him away. I'm gonna draft Cole Kmet out of spite. Now your team's gonna be worthless. Actually, it's probably still pretty good as a.
All right, so I'm gonna just lock up the end. You know what? Let's just go athletes. All right, so I'm taking drafting twice.
So after Terrell destroyed the draft with Justin Fields, Romeo Dubs, Garrett Wilson, Kramer, you took Garrett Wilson. I mean, you're not worried about any of the reports on him?
No.
Okay.
He's my 7th receiver.
No, I guess
One,
upside.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and surely you've seen all over Twitter, tons of people giving that comp to Justin Jefferson. I get it. There's lots going on over there, but would I rather do that or take a stab at one of these other guys in the range? I'll take the stab on him. And then the next couple picks will be more about my team. Almost fired on Zach Ertz.
Going Kenny Gainwell. The Eagles running back situation is kind of wonky. So having Sanders and Gainwell, or no, I didn't pick Sanders.
I'm telling you, Sean.
Gainwell has a massive upside. Oh my God! So I put 2 tight ends in my queue. Obviously, Cole Kmet and Pat Fryermuth.
Sorry,
assuming
dude.
I'll get one of these guys.
You're being. There's a full blown attack going on.
Isaiah McKenzie, Rondale Moore. I'm glad this is our last draft, Ryan.
Well,
these bastards are keep taking all of our guys.
I'm really calm on it right now. You're the one getting fiery because I'm not trying to compete with anyone. I'm just taking my own guys.
No, there you go. Very zen.
I mean, I would even go as far to say, you know how much I like Drake London, and Drake London's
Nico Collins off the board,
top rookie situation. But Jahan Dotson, Garrett Wilson, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those guys was the other guy. Did you watch some of the Dotson highlights or like camp footage?
No, he's good.
He might be the best receiver of the bunch.
Oh, I'm still all in on George Pickens. Isaiah Pacheco goes. His heat has cooled off as of late. Russell Gage.
I mean, he's in the 12th round now, dude. He was at the end of the draft before.
That's
so in fairness, he went from undrafted to we were laughing when he was going in the 15th round during draft day.
Yeah.
Now it's no ho ho hum 12th rounder.
Russell Gage, Alexander Madison.
He went before Alex Madison, who is definitely the top handcuff for me. All right, so what are you looking at here, Sean? Now you probably need to get away from the running back position, right?
Why?
How many receivers you have?
I have 5.
Oh, you're a little short.
What do we think about Robbie Anderson? Do you think he's gonna?
I think they traded for Laviska Shenault.
Yeah, but he could get traded and end up on a pretty good situation.
It's true.
Tua just goes. I mean, I think there's a massive upside case for KJ Hamler. He's a best ball stud in my mind.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
did we not do this with him 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't have the quarterback.
Just checking.
I made the mistake of thinking
Just checking.
the quarterbacks get. I feel like no one's on KJ Hamler now.
Chase Claypool's going so late now. It's crazy. Oh, Michael Carter. I was looking that direction.
Yeah.
I was.
See, Ryan, you talked to me. You said I should go receiver, and now I missed out on Michael Carter.
All right. I see a running back that I almost took last time. We know the buzz. Matt, absolute Raz darling. Also plays for Tampa Bay and sounds like he's going to be involved to start, Sean, regardless of Fournette. So this is not an injury thing. He's probably going to have a low key role. Ooh, I just auto picked, but fortunately I had a Q in the other one.
Kenneth Walker goes to Terrell. Jameis Winston goes to Terrell. No surprise there. Winston also a great upside candidate for best ball. Sean Watson still available, Ryan. I know you're a big fan.
I don't do quarterbacks.
You're like Colby. You hate quarterbacks.
I like quarterbacks. I'm not an anti-football guy.
TDP. Trey Sermon. It was hilarious. He went from Peter King's reporting he's the backup running back, and then he gets waived the next day. Tyler Algier and James Robinson go, so that's not great for my queue. Ryan, what's going on here?
I'm in 2 fucking drafts. Relax. Jesus.
I'm taking JD McKissick. I mean,
I love that pick, dude. Love that pick.
The whole,
he'll score for you week 1. Want to bet?
I mean, I agree. JD McKissick now. I mean, they're clearly hate Antonio Gibson. Brian Robinson's out for an undisclosed amount of time. JD McKissick, I think they went out of their way to re-sign him. I think he should be. I mean, the reason he was falling or wasn't as interesting was because of Brian Robinson.
I love getting him, especially when you're building zero RB or hero RB, because you know you can start him week 1.
Yeah,
he's going to give you at least 10 points versus the Jags. Maybe we can take advantage of that in the prop market, Sean.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Will we have a chance to talk props while we're out in Vegas?
Yeah. Did you not listen to the awesome schedule I dropped?
Just reminding people.
Irv Smith, Mo Alley Cox, Robbie Anderson Jr.
Sometimes I ask a question as if I was an audience member.
Okay.
See, it's a way for us to passively engage with our audience.
Khalil Herbert off the board. Wow. I'm in a draft where Khalil Herbert goes, and it was not me.
It's like, yeah, Khalil Herbert usually goes in the 14th round. It's like, well, who's taking him? Me every time. All right, what do we?
Still some interesting running back shots here.
All right, so what do you have on your team so far? Why don't you give me a little recap?
Joe Burrow. Then I got Rashad Penny, Darrell Henderson, Melvin Gordon, Kenny Gainwell,
okay,
JD McKissick.
Okay.
Receivers are where I'm really strong. Chase, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Brandin Cooks, Darnell Mooney, KJ Hamler.
Woo! Hot damn.
And I feel like all the receivers I like probably can just wait even longer. Although, how many guys do I? And I got to get one more quarterback. At least, what's the rule for tight ends? We've been doing 2 tight ends.
Do you have an elite one?
Dallas Goedert.
I mean, if you feel like he's going to score for you most weeks, then I would just go 2.
Yeah.
3. I mean, the data would say 3.
Waiting for Andrew Robb to chime in.
He's going to tell you 3. I can predict that answer. All right, Matt Ryan. What's your take on Matt Ryan? Do you feel good when I got auto drafted Matt Ryan?
Oh, I feel horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible, right? I felt.
I don't think he's a good quarterback.
It was a gut punch
in regular life. I mean, you could make a case he might be the worst fantasy quarterback
based on the board, though. I mean, these running backs are melting out of here. So there's.
I would like Mac Jones more than Matt Ryan.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, I guess he plays in a dome.
He plays, and he also has an offensive coordinator that's coached offense before.
That helps.
Mac Jones gone.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
I don't know, Sean. I feel like with you still need pass catchers, right? You still need to load up more receivers.
Yeah, I also need a tight end.
Oh, Watson. All right.
Bobby Tunyon for me.
Oh wow, just Sean's guy. Can someone make a graphic that's Sean's guys and it's just Robert Tunyon? You know, people are doing. Sean, you got to put out a tweet like that. People are putting out there like my guys, and your guys just my.
So wait, how many people do I have left to draft? I got 4 spots. All right, I got this. Hey, have you entered our free NFL Survivor contest that we're doing with Run Your Pool? That's right. Run Your Pool obviously is a great place to literally run your pool. I've been Kramer and I both have run thousands, I would say, of pools on Run Your Pool. They got every different kind of pool. Pick'em, Survivor, fantasy pools, fully customizable. Again, if you're the person running the pool, and you probably are, that's why you're listening to the show, you got to set up over at Run Your Pool. $500 cash and a $250 gift certificate up for grabs at the SGPN store. All you got to do to get started is go to play.runyourpool.com/SGPN. That's play.runyourpool.com/SGPN. And again, get started there, compete against us and all your fellow SGPN DGen onlys out there. And yeah, winner take all. One person will come out of this thing victorious. And again, run all your pools on Run Your Pool. Play.runyourpool.com/SGPN.
See the smile on my face right now? You see what I just did? Did you see what I just did?
You got Kenny
Kadarius Toney, Kenny Galladay, Daniel Jones, and Sean. Here's the part that you're like, wow, that's really going to blow my mind. Jonathan Taylor as a bring back week 17.
Daryl Williams goes. I'm on the clock.
Oh, so much smarter than everyone in this draft. Eat it. Championship is mine. Oh my God. I even just auto drafted my other league. Who gives a shit? What a great pick. What a great pick. What an absolutely unbelievably great pick by me.
Just took Odell Beckham, the boat trip himself. I mean,
my heart is racing right now.
So Odell, before that, Daryl Williams, Njoku, Jeff Wilson. Kramer took Kenny Galladay, unfortunately for him. Terrell took Isaiah Spiller, Hunter Henry. Daniel Jones goes to, unfortunately, Ryan Kramer. Zamir White, Albert O, AJ Green, all off the board.
I'm sorry, I'm getting the Hokies game going.
Jamal Williams goes.
I need to make the small screen. All right, talk, Sean. I'm not going to be of any help right now. I got to get the
Sammy Watkins off the board. I'm just trying to do the math of
look at this.
When I need to get my second quarterback.
Got the game and the underdog draft all in the same thing.
Paris Campbell off the board. TDP, who is in my queue, he goes. I need. All right, so I have.
Oh my God, this old Dominion Stadium looks like a high school stadium.
3 spots left. I need 1 quarterback, 1 receiver, 1 running back.
That's a good point. I should check in on that.
You need that balance. You need a little balanced team, Ryan. Dearness Johnson, Jalen Warren.
I have a quarterback, 4 running backs, 9 receivers, and a tight end.
Van Jefferson, Isaiah Likely, Evan Ingram, Austin Hooper, Alec Pierce, all off the board. Hayden Hurst goes. Joe Flacco, right? Any chance?
I'm not a Joe Flacco guy.
You're gonna take Marcus Mariota?
Not a Joe Flacco guy.
Hayden Hurst. I mean, this also could be a draft where I secretly draft Malik Willis with the last pick.
You wouldn't.
I already have some shares of him, Ryan. Rex Burkhead goes. Oof, that is a horrible pick. Sorry, Big Easy. Jared Goff goes. I mean, if we're drafting quarterbacks, Davis Mills to stack with my Brandin Cooks. So I got 2 solo stacks, a Burrow Chase and a Mills Cook stack. Like both those.
Well, there goes my chance to get Jared Goff. I have 2 of his receivers.
Yeah, I'm sure you were keeping an eye on him.
I was going to grab him right here.
No, I don't doubt that.
So I have Mark Andrews, so I only need one tight end.
Dearness Johnson, is he worth drafting, Ryan?
I mean, I certainly like him as a bullet.
Andrew Robb drafted. I was just trying to see who drafted Josh Palmer because our boy blanking on his name. Chargers quarterback
Justin Herbert. Beautiful arms.
Our boy Justin Herbert. They asked him who is your fantasy sleeper receiver, and he said Josh Palmer. So Ryan Tannehill goes for Terrell. Have you not heard of a kid named Malik Willis?
Is only having Daniel Jones a good thing for quarterback?
I mean, yeah, if you're not serious about winning, it's a great pick. Oh, and he takes Malik Willis, you bastard, Terrell. Terrell's build is crazy. You have 2 Tennessee quarterbacks. He has Justin Fields, Jameis Winston, Ryan Tannehill, Malik Willis. He has 4 quarterbacks. Your team's insane. And Kramer takes Mariota as predicted.
Mariota, Drake London with an Eno Benjamin bring back. Come on, Sean.
I'm just
jealous of these combos.
I'm just laughing at
you can't even think that far in advance. You love it.
I know, my head's going crazy. We got some kickoff college football. Check out the College Football Picks podcast. Still plenty of games happening for part 2. Baker goes. Tyler Higbee off the board.
Hokie's already got a 3rd down. Fucking Coach Pry's a defensive coach.
Oh, unfortunately, Michigan State had a punt. God, what are you doing? Hanging around with Western Michigan?
It's not good. I got units on them in the contest.
Okay, I'm on the clock. Carson Wentz, Baker Mayfield, all off the board. Ryan,
I'm listening.
Khalil Shakir for the Buffalo Bills.
Nice.
Again, you're taking these last round guys.
Yeah.
Take someone who is on a good offense, right?
First down. All right. The amount of fucks I have to give for this draft are evaporating rapidly. We got
well, Ryan, it's the final draft. You did, some would argue, a lot of drafts, and
I still have more to do. I'm not done.
Okay,
maybe I'm done. Wow, Terrell's build is suboptimal. They're talking some hot shit in the chat. I mean, he's definitely cornering.
Andrew Robb pointing out Taysom Hill.
Oh no! What
I forgot about that.
No, how do you do this? Why?
The perfect last pick.
Why?
Well, because I need one more. I mean, I have 8 receivers. I could use the 3rd tight end. Although someone has Jameis, but I would argue Taysom is. That's why he's fun to take in your round 18 pick. Andrew Robb, suboptimal. That's like the hardest shade you can throw in.
That's
fantasy.
what I'm saying. They're talking hot shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to separate them.
Yeah, tune
What
in.
about Jawan Jennings? Man, that guy had 5 touchdowns.
Juwan man.
He had 5 touchdowns on 24 catches.
They couldn't make Juwan man nowadays.
No, but Ryan, Jawan Jennings, are we taking a shot on him?
Maybe if you have Trey Lance. So never.
I only have 5 running backs.
Brevin Jordan could be a slot receiver for Houston.
Really?
No, I mean that's the angle. He was running some slot routes. People were getting excited.
Kenyon Drake or Dearness Johnson? You hate Kenyon Drake because he's
it's a look. If Dearness Johnson is you're trying to win everything. So the answer is Dearness. You're not trying to get a guy to score you points the first couple of weeks. J.K. Dobbins will be back at some point if he misses games. I mean, you want an on.
Dearness Johnson is the pick, Ryan.
There you go.
Western Michigan goes 3 and out.
Oh, who took? I mean, the fact that Noah Fant is going this late in drafts,
well,
is
but
pretty crazy.
He's not going to see many targets. Have you seen the reports on him out of Seattle?
I mean, great. Still crazy. He's going this late.
He's on my D&D.
Oh, nice.
Do not
All right.
draft
So
this.
it sounds like he thought about stacking Bellinger with Danny Dimes, but I don't need to do anything crazy. Logan Thomas. Speaking of the Hokies, sounds like he could be back earlier in the season. I do have Mark Andrews, so not super worried about it. Like the upside. I might have just won. I'm going to label this team winning team. I assume that I have the highest projected score. No, I have the lowest. What?
All right.
Doesn't like my quarterback.
Here's what I got: Joe Burrow, Davis Mills, both confirmed.
Dog.
I mean, this is team dog right here. Rashad Penny, Daryl Henderson, Melvin Gordon, Kenny Gainwell, J.D. McKissick, Dearness Johnson. For my receivers, Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Brandin Cooks, Darnell Mooney, KJ Hamler, Odell Beckham, and then Khalil Shakir. Tight ends, Dallas Goedert, Bobby Tunyon.
Feels a little bit like we started this way in the early pre-draft season. Daniel Jones, Marcus Mariota, Jonathan Taylor, David Montgomery, Kareem Hunt, Rashad White, Eno Benjamin.
A lot of fan favorites in there.
T. Higgins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Drake London, Kadarius Toney, Jahad Dotson, Garrett Wilson, DJ Chark, Kenny Galladay to go with Mark Andrews and Logan Thomas. Oh, that's I have a queue. Don't worry, guys. I have a queue going with the other draft. It tells you everywhere. It's,
YouTube.com/sports gambling podcast.
Yeah, and
I like my team.
I'm gonna.
We got one more of these.
How do I label it? Where do I go to label it?
All right. Hey, that'll do it for the show. Thank you as always, guys, for tuning in. Get ready for football season. Seriously though, also spread the word. You're hanging out, friends and family. Labor Day, perfect time to convince people to hop on the DGens Only rocket ship. Get them in the Discord. Get them signed up for the free roll football contest. Again, this is our gift to you. I don't know why I'm selling it to you guys. We're giving away $5,000. You know how many best ball lineups we could be giving Kramer?
I just called it the winning team. We're good to go. Yeah, I mean, not only that, Sean, you might want to explain to people it's not actually a rocket ship. So if they get motion sickness,
you're all right.
They're generally just soft. They're scared of roller coasters. None of that. None of that.
You're good. And yes, we will be back. NFL week 1, college football week 2, the Monday night DFS show we're taping. We'll be live youtube.com/sports gambling podcast, doing that in the evening. And then the rest of the week's shows, Tuesday through the weekend, we will be broadcasting live from the beautiful studio in Las Vegas at the Wynn. If you're going to be in Las Vegas first week NFL, hop into our Discord, check out the Las Vegas channel. We'll be posting where we're going to be, meet up, grab a beer, hang out. Let's enjoy some football.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
Hello, football.
Kramer. Let it ride.